it away? You put a poopy scoop away? Okay. Oh. Cancer to you? Taurus and okay? Moon in Capricorn? Not Moon in Capricorn. Moon in Cancer? And the Sun in Cancer? Neptune? Saturn? And Jupiter retrograde? Don't even try. You know I don't like you staring at me when I'm eating. Because I'm not going to drop nothing for you to take a poop on my floor. What's up, y'all? The one and only Mac 101 here. Before I get into the collective reading, these three cards flipped out. The Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Star. And at the bottom, I see Page of Swords. Go, Jim. I don't need you looking at my face when I'm snacking. Then it'll be like I'm teasing her and I don't give it to her, you know. So no, she's not getting it. Be pooping on my floor. Some people let dogs eat all that shit. So that's why I don't let no dogs eat my food, lick my face, none of that shit. They sniff duty, and then they, I don't care if you put a boot on them. They got hair that drag, you know. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. I love my pet, but she's a pet. Everything I regret. Anyway, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Star, and a Page of Swords. This is looking back on all the opportunities to do something, but you don't take the initiative to do so. It also can be people when they look back at the stuff, they look at all the excuses and someone shed the light on the excuse. The Page of Wands, the Page of Swords shed the light on the excuse. See, she's first. She shed the light on the excuse. She made light of the excuse. This one. They made light of the person's excuses. Let me see how that would look. Yeah. They shed light on the excuses and the person's, they was talking about, you don't remember when this, you could have did this? And they like, yeah, but this, you know what I'm saying? Like they make excuses. Like they complain about stuff, but they don't do nothing about the stuff. It's like you could tell somebody, you know this, that, and the third, and they like, you right, but yet they keep going back to doing the same exact shit and act like it's the person. When the truth is, broken people will play that same exact song. I dislike what I notice that takes time for us. Us as people, we live dualistically. Every single person in the world. That's why some people get married for years and years and realize that their soul wasn't compatible with a person. It's not about a marriage being easy or nothing. You go with what connects with your spirit, okay? And even then, things are for a time. You don't have to force a marriage just to say that it's lasting and working. Because, like I always say, a picture can tell many words. You don't have to be around somebody and can sense that they're unhappy regardless of them being married. You could tell that it's not a fruitful marriage, that people a lot of times do tolerate each other. Not to say that some are not happy together, but soul ties make great and very happy marriages. But even so, to a time, because what most people don't know, when people be with people, sometimes, hey, they gave you a little peace and, peace of mind and stuff, and y'all play violin and love. All of a sudden, the partner gets sick. All those other years, if that person take a break from you and they feel vibrant, it's to say that certain times is to teach you when it's time to let go. Even us are here to sometimes be together for a while. Like I said, dualistically, we could be with somebody knowing that we should go, but you'll stay and you die a little bit every single day. Every single, every single day, every single day you'll die. Pieces of yourself going through health issues. I was watching when I'm telling you, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post the name of the lady who she's a skilled therapist. She's not only a therapist, she's a therapist. She's been doing it well over 20 plus years. She found out that a lot of people illnesses in their marriage comes from their partner. It's not that the partner was toxic. It's not that the partner did anything to them or anything. It's just when they came away from this person, they got better. And if you're not living in the truth, you die a lot faster. We're here for a calling. We all are here for a certain calling, and that is your soul contract. I know a lot of us have pieces of who we are. Even as a child, you'll have a dream that most kids, we're going to talk about most adults in here. When y'all come in, hi, subscribe, Immaculate 101 here. Like, subscribe, save, because I would like y'all to go back and hear something I said, because it might, not might, I know it will help you later. Be like, she did say that. When I was a kid, I used to have this reoccurring dream of me getting off stage, and I'm coming to this home that was painted like almost like how y'all seen it in some of my videos when I do my living room. It was trimmed in gold. Like I'm telling you, like I never even thought of that to say that sometimes you are already aligned where you are, and it gives you pieces through dreams. And you don't know it because you're doing the other thing. We always usually, most people, let's say 80% of people go with what they feel, and the other 20% just go with the flow. We come in here with soul contracts to change certain perspectives and to step into our power. Like I said before, a lot of sun signs are the hardest thing to conquer because we don't pursue what is our actual calling. Capricorns must learn to create good, healthy standings. Sometimes status means reputation. So you're going to have people who's always going to go after your reputation, Capricorns, for good or bad. You're going to have people who want to attach themselves to your reputation, okay, when you're of status and, elite. You have people who's going to, like, downgrade it, and then at the same time, when you start making it, they're going to try and attach themselves like, oh, no hard feelings. They're going to do that too. Mac? Mac! She must got the air fryer on. It's just certain things. Hey, Miss Kane. Hey, mamas. I couldn't do it back last night. My friend, he took me out. We went to this jazz club. It was nice. It was nice. Oh man, they was doing jazz last night. It was amazing. They did it. It's a club, but when you go all the way through to the back of the club, it was outside. Oh man, I had a good time. Good. I'm glad you fell asleep. You needed that shit. Probably went to sleep like 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a jazz club. It was nice. They was playing live bands and all of that stuff, and it was pretty cool. And where you are, it should be hotter, right? Because here is cool. It's not really hot. It was humid today, but there's a difference between hot and humid, or when you put hot and humid together. It's not that. It was humid. It wasn't hot. You know what I'm saying? Because once you got in the shade, you get cool. So it wasn't, hot outside. Usually it's hot and humid, man. Like I told everybody, I said, get ready. I said it got hot in March and in April. I said summer's going to be over by July before August, and damn it, I am correct, baby. So I need to start betting on the weather. We need to start betting on this weather out here. I'm telling you, because this is no joke over here. It's starting. So I hope in this weather you're breathing good, because you know you and the heat is not best friends with your asthma. So I want you to take good care. You're by the water, so hopefully it's friendly to your lungs, because that's why I like Florida, for the saltwater air for you. So you know, too much AC not good, baby. You know, inside the air conditioner, not to startle you, but the AC has the Freon. They use Freon as a blood thinner, and when you're putting, remember your lungs get cold, right? Imagine this frost caking up in your throat. It's like sitting in front of in the car air conditioner, and the car air conditioner constantly blowing in your face, and over time, let's just say you driving, all of a sudden you like, oh, my throat get cooled, you know. After a while, even my guy friend, he told me his cough is different. I said, because the Freon is blowing directly into your face. That's chemical. I'm not saying nothing. Even if I have the AC on, I'm still cracking my window, because I don't want to breathe that Freon, you know. Okay. Yeah, please be careful of that. Always still have a cracked window no matter what the situation is. Unless you see a lot of fog outside, you know, because that's the swamp mist out there where you're coming from in Florida. So, yeah, be careful with that Freon. That Freon is no joke. They use that as paint thinners. Remember, how I learned about that was when you and me, those years ago when you and me was in the hospital. The guy, one of the holistic, the doctor said in his country they don't use stuff like that. It was the first doctor. My first doctor, I know his name when I hear it, but he told me that they don't do a lot of blood thinners, because remember, when we lay there we clot a lot, so they couldn't keep giving me because they kept giving us the epidurals. They couldn't keep giving us the blood thinner. I forgot the name of the shot that they called it, which was a blood thinner for us to rotate and move and work our body. Remember, the nurses would come in, and you could clot just sitting there the way we were. And he said, in our country we can't give this to y'all this frequent because it's a blood thinner. He said it'll cause, if you already have any blood clots, that thing is going to move to your heart quick or to your brain. So I remember when he said that. He said it's the same thing they use in so you can imagine, like I said, them third world country doctors, they're a lot different. You go to Europe, they using different stuff from us here. So please be very careful, my love muffin. Or keep it semi-cool and not cold, if you get what I'm saying, because, you know. So this reading saying people who are used to, they don't want to change. You're around people, you're going to notice, if not already, people who don't want to change, but that's all I noticed. I'm going to keep these out because these popped out before the reading even took place. So that's why I said, let me see what comes out with this. Yeah, it's people who, let's just say you got a guy you like. No, let's not say that, because I don't want, you to come up with the notion that I'm thinking about your boo, to, throw salt on it. So I don't want to do that either. Let's just say you know somebody who you used to be with, and they you get what I'm saying. I don't want to, um somebody you used to be with, and you care for them still, and you haven't kicked them completely to the curb, and I know I ain't bugging. She got something in there. I can smell it. She got something in the new wave. One moment, baby. My nose that big I can smell some shit in the room. Hi, welcome. Feel free to ask a question if y'all like. It's just right now. I'm about to get something done. You got something in the new wave? Get it out. I smell it. Listen, don't cook if you can't prepare. And pay attention. This information was free of charge. We'll be back after these messages.
It's on preheat.
For real, this kid is crazy. So yeah, like I said, you still care about them, and you still care about them, and you don't want nothing to happen to them, and they know, and you know deep down that they still love you and only you, and they might have moved on, and you might have moved on, and you're telling them they're feeling stagnant in a situationship that they know damn well they could leave. Where'd she go? I hope I didn't drop her. It was the page of swords that was there. I must have moved it when I started to shuffle. But yeah, she's stuck in a relationship, and you're giving him the advice like, you know, you can leave at any time, right? And they're like, you just don't get it. And you're like, I get it. You can fucking leave. It's as simple as getting the fuck up and go. You know, like, it's some people who paint themselves in their mind that they have no options. The page was here. She's somewhere in here because I know I didn't drop her. But that's what it's showing, that people who have, they believe in their mind. Yeah, it is, because they really believe that they're stuck, that I can't move, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Most cases, like I said, 80% of people in the world, 80% live dualistic. We'll say, oh, I want to be a superstar, but when you realize the work it takes to be a superstar, some of them actually chicken the fuck out and turn around and go the other way because they realize it's a lot of work. But then when other people who's watching them, which would have been you on the outside looking at your friend, you would have been like, well, why are you still not going to your auditions? Well, you know, I'm here, I'm trying to help out my family, all these things that came up, all these excuses that they make. This Seven of Cups would be the excuses that you would be like, all you have to do is, you're making it harder than they have to be. But the other 20% of people in the world, they just go with the flow and they land right into what their calling was actually. And that's what this looks like right here, that we're seeing people who have been and they still are making excuses. Now what is about to play out, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try and pull, because remember, some of them pull us in and we don't know we get weaved. That's what I call the people. Remember, there's sometimes background people. I was listening to this lady named Dolores Cannon on, based on different types of people. Some people really are NPCs. Some of them are NPCs, non-playing characters. Then there's some who's just in the background that don't know who the F they are. And if you attach yourself with a character who's a non-playing character, and you just, like I said, some of these people you might end up marrying. They never they've been offline all that relationship, and you've been dying on the inside, just feeling trapped in it. It started off beautiful because things that feel peaceful feels good sometimes because it's what is it, non-provoking, so it feels safe. But the truth is, the universe, if you created your own world, your own game, we talking about your own game that you can't remember, because if you knew your game, you would not want to play it that way. You'll be like, it's boring, I already know level 2, I already know. Okay, so now, having said that, you knew this is your game. You just happen to bump into one of the characters that you happen to have as a non-playing character, has nothing to do with your real calling, but you took a side, what they would call a detour in the game, and you realize you're starting to get sick. I'm gonna post this lady. Is a lady, I forgot her name. She is a psychotherapist and something therapist. She's been doing this for well over years. She learned that a lot of marriages, deaths that come into marriages or even relationships come through their partner, their exchange of energy with their partner, which creates psychological ailments to the body. So you can understand that sometimes, in most cases, how we get in these relationships, we die a little. Don't assume because when we get in our 60s and we having heart issues and arthritis and shit like that, that's a part of the food and stuff. No, there's some people who actually live full bred lives with their actual partner. And I'm not saying it's going to be a perfect relationship. You can unlock your partner by unlocking yourself. But all the same, remember, energies jump from one person to the other person to the other person because they feel like, why am I leaving this one person and I'm jumping into the next? Because that part of your game has to play out until you understand the lesson you created for yourself or what you ain't going to tolerate no more. Okay? So this is a part of this that you're seeing if people are still a part of your game has been not won because you still got levels to this shit. And remember, every level change amongst whatever Miss Lady wants to be, Miss Kane wants to be. One level is your clothing. One level might be you deciding later on you might want to go for interior decorating. You might want to go to I feel like you might want to do with some things when people get married, wedding planning. I feel like that's going to be one of your next things coming in. People are planning what to do next. I believe you'll do great interior decor, and I really do. I feel like you're great like that. You don't think so? See, look, she like, oh, like no. See, this is our dualistic nature. Remember, the dualistic nature is the angel and the little demon, the unconscious. Like me, no, because that's the part that is the safe one. That's like I don't want to do the work, but the angel will be like, I'm in support of you. You're not alone. So if you don't take that, you're not alone, and you just go with it, and you'll realize, holy shit, I'm actually good at it. Yes, you're awesome with decor. I'm telling you, it's you're born with it. You can also be born with doing some kind of counseling with telling people about nutrition. I know you're I don't know if you're into that yet, but I know this will unlock, and I know it, and I meant to tell you, this will unlock your mothering nature. You have to it's like manifestation. Your motherly nature comes from when you're doing things that feel good, not things that just, I mean, real things that feel good to you. It unlocks your natural nature of being nurturing with the mothers. I also feel like if you like, join, join, like be aside, what they call them people, the assistants to daycare. I promise you'll get pregnant. You need children around you. And I told you this before. You need kids around you to bring in the good energy. Kids keep you youthful. I'm telling you, when I have my back pains, I go around kids or I'll go see my great niece and I'm playing with her little stink ass, and next thing you know, my pain is gone. So you want to restore, and you're not stealing the energy. This is who you are. You're supposed to remember to go back to being youthful. Because the older we get, a lot of us we get this the left part of your conscious like you can't jump like you used to. That's the fearful part because it's like, oh, I'm not as young as I used to be. And next thing you know, you're being mindful of I could break a bone, and then look what happened. Your ass break a bone. No, you don't need a man first. You don't need no one. Remember, they come to you. When you're happy with yourself, you attract happy coming in. Okay? I don't look for them. You hear? I don't look. They be coming when I don't want them. I was like, yo, I like this guy, but you hear me? Look, I like him, but. And when you don't like them, you happen to realize that they may actually be good for you for that time. So I'm not going to go against what the universe is trying to teach me because I do need, I hear the word fishy. Someone is being nosy on us conversating. I feel like it's hateration energy. I do. I feel like it's hateration energy. Nosy, nosy, fishing nosy. Hi, welcome. Thanks for hitting the like button. If you have a question, feel free. But yes, mamas, they come to you. You don't have to look for nobody. You notice the guys who we always set our eyes on, they're not the ones that is really for us. That's remember I told you I said think positive so you can attract that positive energy. If not, Your guy friend's going to populate all the other guys' energies, and it's going to manifest through him. You want to create a whole new living in the end on some manifestation shit, like living in your best life. And that's how I've been doing it. I've been living like a rock star. A rock star means to me somebody who loves, I love children. I'm not afraid to tell people how I feel. I'm, certain things you don't gotta say. I'm learning also, but I'm living in the actual truth of, if I don't want it, if it's gonna disturb my peace, it must leave. I'm at a place that when I feel like doing my music, it's gonna get done. Cause when I was pushing the pen, like, oh, I got a deadline, my music wasn't getting done because I was under the pressure. So you want to be in control of who you truly are, because when you're actually ready, that's when it's going to be your best work. But if you push it, you're over analyzing, your heart palpitating, the fun of your creativity is gone. I could be so happy with something I could replicate it twice. When I tell you, when I'm having so much fun freestyling my music, I remember every single lyric. But if I'm feeling like I have to force myself, I'll be like, what did I just say? And I gotta click the button. But if I'm having fun, I end up saying the same thing, because something that's natural to you is already a part of who you are, is already written. So never feel you have to force something that is not you. When something's not yours, baby, don't push it. Because remember, sometimes you got to release it back into the universe, do the healing of the lesson it taught you, and then if it's truly yours, it shall come back to you in a better and greater condition. I released my crown. I told God, I said, I release, and I don't mean the God in the sky, I mean the God in me. I said, God, thy will be done. Handle me. Handle the true me. Because I already know at the end of the day, I thought my brain had all the answers, but no, my spirit knows all the answers. Your spirit knows all the answers. A lot of us don't like dealing with ourselves. We rather deal with other people so we don't have to deal with ourselves. That's why I'm telling you, people find you. What's yours, find you. So if you vibrate in negative, that same negative vibration will find you. So vibrate happy. That's why I said get around children, get in your happies in. So when you attract this happy person who will love children, because you might attract a guy who might not want kids. Because if you're feeling defensive because of William and the Priors, this person might feel like, I don't want kids because of what I've been through. So I'm telling you how it works, because the perception will only be what you see. You'll only manifest, you, I, what's inside you, what you're living, fest, what you grow, what makes it fruitful. That's what you'll give out. So when I'm not looking, I attract. But I must be happy. If I'm not happy, I'll start noticing things about them like, oh my God, I left this type of relationship and I'm seeing that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll realize, like, I'm I'm getting this type of dude, so I don't be looking. And we keep going back hoping to see something. Like I said, this is these types. So let me continue to jump into reading them. Apologies for going in too long. Yes, and you did too. Remember, if you're going to meet a broken person, baby, that only explains that we still have cross wires of a car. Like we trying to you want to hot wire your heart because you feel like, Lord, I'm tired of going through the trials and trouble. But that's life. If you had it so easy, you would not appreciate it. I'm telling you. That's why when these girls when they got these $1,000,000 looking bodies and they attract the men, they feel like he's supposed to take care of me. Look how much I'm. But if they felt they had to, you notice the guy that don't chase them, they go after. That's what I'm telling you. Because that's the person who's self-assured of what they could do. A lot of times, some of them are pieces of shit because they coming from, maybe if they're a broken piece of shit. But there's some guys who be like, I know my worth. I ain't chasing that $1,000,000 fucking body that might fall apart and shit, and I got to pay for the parts later on. But I'm telling you, like, we get there. Let me see with an angel card also of where we're coming from with this. Nah, something telling me, yeah, something said go ahead and go with the angel card. That's why I'm going to trust my intuition. So let's see what is coming from this. But yeah, it's people who don't want to change, and people who don't want to change, they want to pull you in. I'm telling you, so be careful. If you don't want that, don't fall for it. I'm telling you, don't fall for it if that's not what y'all want. Let me see what's at the bottom. Let the past go, because that was meant for y'all to understand. People who can't change, you don't want them pulling you in. Look at this angel, y'all, very clearly, because I'm not making up none of this. Like my cousin O-Dot song, he said, I'm not trying to harm you. I'm here to alarm you to make sure you wake up. Because he's the alarm, you understand? So that's what I'm saying. So you see that gate in the back? That's leaving the past behind. That's coming through that threshold of this. Sacral chakra, to me, this feels like letting the past go. The sacral chakra holds on to a lot of things that a lot of guys who cheat on their women, it comes from mommy issues, mommy and daddy issues. They could grow up with parents in a house, but they ain't get that fucking affection. They ain't get that. They got to learn how to have the patience of a man and how a man so-called shouldn't be emotional. But the truth is, men should be emotional. Also, they shouldn't be like, no, I'll fucking be like, nigga, do I gotta get the strap on? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that there's men out there who, y'all, if y'all feel like crying, get to that place of getting there. But there's men out there who don't cry. There's fathers who tell their daughters don't cry, because this is what men. I was watching that man, something Samuels. I ain't got nothing to say about him bad. I'm just saying his ideology, it has some truth, but it's still dogmatic, because time is fluid. Everything evolves. So if we keep trying to implement old shit to new shit, we're losing, because everything else evolves. Animals evolve, this evolve, and if you're not paying attention and you're like, oh, I'm just used to this fish, and you can't find that other fish again, you better learn how that fish, if it's edible, if it's nutritious, and so forth. This is what the universe is showing you now. It's like we're showing you there's going to be new things, and accept the change. However, be educated on the change. Be careful of these people trying to manipulate you and force you to not change with them, because some of these motherfuckers don't want to change. I'm telling y'all. Okay? Let the past go. That's what was the message. Let's continue. Ocean. Emotions are of the ocean. So our emotions have a lot to do with people being afraid to change. You see this person looking like Statue of Liberty, and the green is the matters of the heart. Didn't I say emotions? Emotions are water. It's current. Water can vibrate. Because I know y'all felt them water chairs when we get our feet and our nails done. Sometimes they have the air one, but we talking about the water one. The water can do anything. I can't tell y'all. I'm trying to get good monetization, because I got to learn. I'm getting there. The universe going to teach me over 20 years span. By then, I won't be doing this shit. But whatever this song means. Play. Sometimes we have to play alone. You see this angel playing alone. She's playing in her mind. And I'm not trying to create of something for y'all to see. I'm telling you, you don't. If it was meant for them to be with someone else, you would see them in the photograph. I believe this beautiful angel is using its imagination. I always look at angels, whether they look like a girl or a guy. It's androgynous. Okay. This angel is androgynous. Feel free to play alone. When you play alone with your options, play along with it. The more you'll get fun out of it. I promise you guys, being alone is not an option. It's a choice. If you make it seem like it's an option, a choice. I remember my friend be like, I don't have a choice, and I stay away from him. I'm telling you, I got friends that talk like that. I don't tell them that. I tell them when they keep asking me, like, why we don't hang out? Because this is an artist like me when we do our go to our little places. And then I said, truth be told, I don't like that you break my spirit. And he be like, what are you talking about? I say, because you don't have no belief or no knowing in yourself that you're going to make it. I know we're at a certain age in our life, but that don't mean certain things can't get done. Like, come on, man. I'm telling you, them same motherfuckers that if they see you make it, when they see you make it, not if, when they do, those be the same motherfuckers. Right now they laugh behind your back, but those be the same motherfuckers that I said, I've never said nothing about you, or I always knew you was gonna make it. You just had to stay focused. Like, then why you ain't say that before? It was easier to say it behind my back and laugh and mimic and talk shit. You understand? Like, this is, so that angel learned to play and get creative and get delusional on its own and understand its value. So sometimes you got to get delulu for Lulu for solo by yourself and walk out on faith. And that's what that angel is doing. Having fun. Who's to say that angel actually know how to fly? I see it playing by itself, but that don't mean it knows how to fly. So, and one more message. Innocence, like I said, get delulu, get delusional. Babies talk delusional, don't they? Look at that in the arms. Look at that in the arms. I said babies and I ain't even pay attention. I want to see up close that a baby there. Angels get delulu. Angels, babies get delulu. Babies be like, Mommy, I wish I had the powers to make you feel better. And we got to say shit like that to ourselves. I have the power to make me better. Can't no man or woman coming in and out my life give me something that I already know deep down I have inside of me. Inside of me. We forget that. And we wait for somebody to tell us that or to comfort us. But remember, the innocent part inside you has already been taken care of by the Lord inside you. I'm telling you, for me to get better, mamas, I promise you this, when I'm in pain, I'm telling you, I have that backup cry and I go, oh, oh, and I get my ass up. You got to be careful of these people that they're using your energy just to drain you. And that's why I say that. You have to be understanding and realize that not everybody needs you. They're only here to use you. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused, but they act like they want somebody. But the truth is, when you need people and you want people around, some of them want to confuse you. And some of them want to be used by you. Thank you for the message that came in through that. Yes, because that song is hell. That's called Eurythmics. That's the name of the group, the Eurythmics. That's my group. That's why I said this is the time for y'all to get back to yourselves. Thank you for the beautiful messages, the angel messages creator. Thank you. Oh shit, I don't want to see those. This is something about work. Be careful of somebody coming in and they just want to work with you. The word is work with you. They just want to work with you. It don't mean nothing else. Or they come in and spy on your work. These are almost like the cards that showed up yesterday. That's why I'm very particular with, I don't even tell my guy friends what I'm up to anymore, because I have an 8th house in Leo, and I attract partners that'll take what I know or what they learn from me, and they'll try and teach it to somebody else like they're the ones who, you know, like they're the ones who does this, and then they come to me and call me and see if they could pick my brain. You understand? Yes. I'm telling you, there's people who come in, they want to pick your brain. They can't do it like you. Some of them are water signs, some of them are fire signs. Some of them could have Sag energy. Water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And they won't be honest and say, oh, this person held me down. And the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sag. I'm telling you, my nose is itching. People are talking, and I love when they talk. Don't stop giving me power. Hame, hame, ha! I'm telling you, I use that shit. Fuck that shit. We gonna do it on some Dragon Ball G's. When somebody talking about you, Eb, go, hame, hame, Turn that shit into some good shit. Um, restlessness is crazy. This is air sign, I believe, talking. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini's doing the talking. They're doing the talking. They're feeling defenseless. Oh, somebody got a partner that's watching y'all. If there's a partner or a boss at work, if this is at work, if you're at a job that means something to you, that you have other options of jobs, or you're waiting for your, I don't feel you're waiting for it because that didn't show up. Yeah, you're not waiting for it. This is a lot of y'all feeling like y'all in dead end places where you have no other, like I said, you're around people. Your energy is being pulled by people who don't feel they have options. So you're buying time with them. Do not, and if this person comes into your life, feel free to walk. Please do me a favor, you guys that come in and out of here, hit that like button on that. You don't want nobody, I want y'all to give me an arrow on that one. Like a left arrow, like to the left. You don't want nobody coming in y'all lives, coming in to waste your time. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. I ain't let nobody come to take their shit out my house. I pack it for you because I'm guaranteeing you all your shit gonna be in there. Not only that, you gonna get some dust from your shoes in that bitch too. Okay. Some people are staying with this person possibly for money. They staying with this person's for stability. Some of y'all still holding on to these options because truth be told, or whoever like I told you, if this was happened to been somebody you used to date, you care for, they're staying because the person is of assistance. They may not be the best assistance. They could be young-minded. They might act like a Gemini, whimsical, happy-go, playing, not really serious, come and go. They take people money from time to time. They're little mini thieves. I feel like mini thieves. Like they steal stuff, little pickpockets, but they work almost together. So some of them feel trapped, feeling sorry for this energy. Like this energy is taking care of them. For those of y'all Capricorns who might be taking care of a fire sign, or someone who's young-minded or have Gemini qualities, that non-serious, non-committal energy that act like it's being of value, but the truth is it's playing. It's all over the place. The Six of Wands. Six. And look, I can't make it up because I knew the Magician was going to come up eventually. Thank you, universe. They'll act like, what you talking about? I'm serious. I'm this, I'm that. This is the energy that act like it don't want you, right? But at the same time, if you try and leave it, you see what that person trying to leave me. I gave them this. I brought them that. I did this. But at the truth be told, what they won't do with you, they're doing with somebody else. And a lot of us feel caged and stuck. They make themselves of assistance, but the truth is, and if this is a job that you feel like it pays the bills, but you're dying slowly. That's why I said it's eating up the biggest pieces of you guys. Thank you. Because I know it's true. Y'all watch your heart. This is underneath the star. When the star came out and he's looking at the queen, this is somebody who likes to be caught up in a past. But they'll be moving on. They'll be with other people. But they still in love with you. They know. I wanted y'all to hear that song that was playing in the background. Maybe y'all might need headphones for that song that's playing in the background. But I don't know who that is. But y'all be careful with this person. She'll act like, oh, she don't want to be bothered. But she's still playing around. Don't play around with people. If they're playing games with your lifeline. And your lifeline to me is your energy. Feel free to step off. This is Venus in Virgo or Moon in Virgo. So some of y'all could be dealing with the air sign mixed with Virgo. Or this is y'all placements that are activated that's challenging you to step into your actual power and don't let no one come into your world and waste your time. Last 4 more cards and we done. Two of Pentacles. Juggling of finance. I cannot look at these. Let me see. Side bitch activities with those cards I just saw. Some of these people, they go for side bitch activities. They think a person is single, right? Or they want to believe this person is single. But the person keeps them under wraps. Be careful of people playing with y'all, because I can't make this up. Temperance with the moon. You get glimpses of your cups. Come on, they playing with you. Y'all are options. The Star. Remember, he's the fast talker talking to his queen. Underneath all of that, the moon showing the truth. We got one more card to go. Some of y'all, please don't fall for this bullshit of letting people drain your energy. Okay? Don't forget to put a left symbol in there. And don't forget to like, subscribe, come back. Because I'm telling you, I hear that song, I Love You Just Because, by Anita Baker. Somebody knows that this person could actually love you. Ooh, I'm telling you, whoever this person is not to say that they don't really love you. They do. However, you're cheating on them, you do it to me. Or whatever they got going on, they're scared to stop. They're scared to grow up. Some of them could be a Sagittarius, like I said. Some of them can be those energies I named. Don't be afraid to cut people off. Some of it look like it could be a family member. Some of y'all got some of y'all going to be a star, and I'm telling you, I know it. I'm telling you, my solar this is opening wide, like I'm receiving. When you blow up, when you blow up, they going to be mad at how they treated you. You hear me? I knew that was going to fall out. They going to be mad at how they treated you. They going to look at y'all like, I should have treated them different. They're going to be mad at how they treated you. You see how it's trying to, y'all hang in there. And like I said, some people don't know what they're doing because they feel like my pain is what you're supposed to understand. Come on, y'all. Your pain is what they're supposed to understand. I'm supposed to figure out who the fuck I am before I could take on your bullshit. Thank you. Again. They watching your money. They gonna see. They talking shit like we'll see. And that's all you gotta do. You don't gotta say to them, you'll see. I feel like the creator is working behind the scenes. The truth is told. You don't need nothing. Y'all watch our documents. You ain't got to tell people wait and see or nothing. This is working for y'all behind the scenes. That's why it's a blank canvas back there. It's like case is closed. Your shit is already done. Your right is already locked and sealed. It's already locked and sealed. It's already locked and sealed. It's already locked and sealed. While everybody else, they'll be living on for some other shit and your shit gonna be fine. Now, give me a vortex card for this. Thank you for that awesome, amazing message. I like this reading. This wasn't negative. This one says billions of us are living in prefect destiny. Like I just didn't I just say that? I said some people want to drain you. Some see these different hands. Some of these people are scared to change, but they pull on you. They'll be laughing at you in the background. Let them laugh. I love when they laugh at me. Cause these motherfuckers, they need a nigga. They need something to make them feel like they are alive. I could do this solely by myself. Listen to this one. My every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. When I tell you you don't need nobody to validate, you see when you got the world on your mind, you attract the world. Be careful of these people who are afraid to move. They need other people's opinions on what should I do. Walk on faith. And you see that number in the corner? You see it? 13, that's the number 4. And this one, 27, that's a 9. So 27, that's 30, 32. That's a 5. So I want you to understand, just stick to your vibrations. Some people going to be in their emotions about this, I feel like. Like some people going to be in emotions because they're no longer the center of your world. Because your world is whatever y'all have on your mind. Your flower is what you're taking in. You're finally stopping and saying you give thanks and gratitude to whatever. You're stopping to smell the flowers. Some flowers usually represent Capricorn. So something about your work that is actually coming to light and to fruition. Okay? Be careful of telling the people who's behind you or beneath you. You see all these hands? I feel like all the people who wasn't in support before, they're going to give you a bunch of excuses. Oh, I was doing this, I was helping this, and I was helping this, and I was helping this. But when you see them, they out there doing everything. When you out there posting your artwork, when you out there posting, like I was saying, I was posting tickets, you already know who showed up. Those who showed up was those who were supposed to have been there. So you only gonna know who's really real. If it's real son, if it's really real son. So, and a lot of them people going, when you get to the top of your mountain, you better believe they won't be there. It's lonely at the top. See that? That's a 5. This says, my manifestations are the indications of my belief. Didn't I say that? See, that light is already created. The wings are beautiful. Y'all got something coming in. But it's somebody who don't want to let you go. Y'all being challenged with something that does not want to let you go. Or it's you who's... Remember, your manifestations are who you're manifesting. Hi, how are you? So if you're manifesting your inner fears, it will manifest through a person, place, thing, person. Sometimes a location could give you a memory and it'll keep you down for a few days. And next thing you know, you take it ill. But I feel like this is somebody, and also be careful of somebody. I hope you had a cool pagan blah blah blah. Didn't I say this is about a partner who's doing this? Some of y'all are afraid to be yourselves. Some of y'all might be a certain sex. Some of y'all might want to change your lifestyle, your genders, whatever it is. Step into your power. I just need one more. Finances is coming in. You better believe it. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody with finances. Some of them want to use you for money. We know this. I'm waiting to see. Some of y'all are scared. I'm telling you, some of y'all and this person's or places are coming in as a manifestation of your inner fear. So y'all being faced with your inner fear. Because I can't make this shit up. And look at that. Y'all scared of being great. Some of y'all, it might be a baby. Some of y'all might be scared of motherhood. Like I said, Miss Kane, get your butt and get ready for them babies. Get around children. Can't make this up. Get around them babies. And be careful of people playing sick around you. I notice, low key, no disrespect, There's certain energies that like to be sick so you don't have to go nowhere. Last card, I didn't read it. It says attempting to control others. I ain't even read this yet, and I said be careful of people playing sick, because I ain't making this up. I ain't even read that. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. I feel like this is somebody who's like, I'm feeling good, but no, you can go ahead. Oh, you know, like however y'all get these people, you understand? Or some of them. Then there's other ones who's not like that, okay? Thank you, Vortex cards. Thank you, Miss Jerry and Hicks, for these beautiful cards that I love. I'm going to get me another pair because I'm in love with the stripper cards. Let me see what you supposed to do. I want y'all to hear the conversations too. So be careful with those types, okay, you guys? And let me give y'all a psychic card. At the bottom of this is obstacle and challenge. So this could be self manifestation. You know, like sometimes, like I said, this is your game. So you're creating before you pass this level a manifestation of this being your challenge, this type of obstacle. It'll be your way of saying goodbye. Like at the ending of What's Love Got to Do with It with Tina Turner and the guy, Ike. Remember at the end, she was like, what you gonna do, shoot me? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like that was her finally standing up to her fears. So this is gonna be y'all stepping in and facing a part of your actual, real, who y'all truly are. Woo! I used to live out there in Long Island, man. I lived out there. They had the best food out there. What channel you was watching it on? Positive messages. Memories of loss. Don't let people. Some people only sticking around for memories of loss. 6 means family, represents the family. 6th house also represent Mercury. And you see 4 candles here. Green is represent matters of the heart. So it could be something you love. Crown is at the bottom. Crown, that's 7th house. 7 could represent Libra, and also look up what the number 7 is. I forget right now. But the crown chakra is your own downloads. I think this is psychologically something y'all need to check out in y'all. Ask your heart, ask your crown chakra, what are the things you're afraid of losing? A lot of times, a lot of people don't do this. They don't ask themselves. I mean, like really sit alone somewhere and ask themselves, what am I really afraid of losing? Because when you hear your crown chakra, your inner spirit, your inner self, the God, the really life guarding you, tell you there's nothing to be afraid of, you're going to realize, but your natural mechanism is to be afraid. That's the left part of the brain, is fearful of losing. But the truth is, it's no loss. Okay? Like I said, they're tight. Pay attention, you guys. Let's go. So it's nothing to be afraid of. And like I just said, shut up, pussy. You heard that? Because there's nothing to be afraid of. You understand? Prosperity begins. 2 more cards. Whatever message you have. Universe. Sometimes you just gotta be alone with yourself and hear. Thank you. Some people just don't like waiting. 2. Some people don't like waiting. But it's teaching you how to be patient with yourself. Because when you're patient with yourself, it's the more answers you get. You know, sometimes you watch a person and you watch them more and you watch them more. You watch a job more. You already put everything you need together. You put it together. This is the purple again. It's the crown. This is the 3rd eye. And this is the crown chakra. 3rd eye. You got to ask your heart, What are you really afraid of? Some people are afraid to wait. Heart chakra, like I just said, because I can't make this up. One more card for you guys. Thank you. These are the things people are afraid of. I feel like this is self-punishment. So when you manifest this person in, you're manifesting only the memories of the love you had for some of you. For most of you, let's say the 80%. That's what this looks like. You waiting and you care for them. Let that shit go. Give me another card, universe. I trust you. She said, then shuffle me and stop playing. Okay. See how you want to have success, but this keep fucking with you? So let me shuffle. She says, then shuffle and stop playing. You got it. That breeze felt good. Because I'm telling you, now you see how when she says shuffle me, like this is what you got to do with your life. Like, what am I really afraid of? It ain't really nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to fear but fear itself. Then he said, pussies. Listen what I'm telling you. Because it's telling you you're on your way, but sometimes we say, but what if this sounds like to me somebody keep telling themselves, what if and how? What if and how? All you have to do is take a move. Look, passion ignited. All you have to do is just make a move. Okay, one final message. I heard the word ambivalence. Be careful of, like I said, other people's opinion. Other people can have power over your mind. It could be this person, like I said, if they sick or they going broke or low on money, but they really using you to manipulate you because they know your heart has memories. They mirror your shadow side. Remember, these types of people, some of them mirror the types of the part of you that was empty. They filled the void at that time. This void no longer exists. 1 and 8, you get a 9. That's a completion. That side of you does not exist anymore. Say goodbye to your shadow side. Look, the scepter of rule. Crown me with my crown and give me my scepter of rule. And you notice that the shadow person is holding underneath because they don't exist anymore. It's just time to say goodbye. And that's including y'all saying goodbye to other people. Sacral chakra. Remember what I mean? This is the solar plexus. Trust the guidance that you're on the right track. You're on the right track, you guys. And anything else, celebration. I gave the goodest. This was an amazing reading. Thank you, universe, for these kind messages. See the green, and that's coming through. So it's the sacral versus the matters of the heart. No need to combine both. You have to release something old to get something new. See how that came back out? Because it wants to be with you. So step into your power. Okay? Step into your power and make it happen. See y'all later, you guys. Thanks for popping in, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, because I got to keep telling it through YouTube so they could keep monitoring. You see me, you know what I'm saying? Love you, little lady. Thanks for coming in, George. Good to hear about you, man. I'm going to check out that Long Island crash because I got to see if it was on my side of town where I was living. See y'all later, and thanks for checking me out. May the God bless y'all.